Hi, I'm Jake Carter.
And I'm Nathan Carter.
And I'm Karen Bourne.
And welcome to
The Carter Couch.
In this exciting new series.
Why is there no Bourne in the title? Actually.
Bourne? What's Bourne?
Bourne as in my surname, Bourne.
It just doesn't have the same ring to it, Karen.
Yeah, exactly. There is no ring.
Moving swiftly on. In this exciting brand new podcast, we're going to be keeping it fun, having a laugh, and talking absolute rubbish and everything in between. So wherever you're listening to us, sit down or stand up, relax or don't relax, strap in or strap on. Strap on. Let's get started. The one person that I know that goes to an airport and gets a massage and his eyebrows done.
Yeah, but
You'd spend a couple of €100 a week on coffee.
Yeah, but we don't drink that much.
no, the tortillas
Again.
when you go away.
Tortillas.
Oh my god, tortillas with jalapenos and cheese.
Jalapenos. Want a burger, mate?
No, don't start asking them that. I'm
sorry.
being good.
If people start talking behind you as well, that really annoys me.
Yeah, but how? Like, what you do in that scenario?
Just get up and fuck the popcorn all over them. There is a cider called Dickens.
As in Dickens cider.
That's not going to make the edit, surely. So, welcome to the Carter Couch. How do we feel, guys? We
Good to be here.
eventually have a
Yeah, I'm
podcast.
very excited,
I feel like
actually.
I'm interviewing you two.
By the way, can we say it's couches?
Carter Couches.
Yeah, it's not
We
just
should
one.
really be sitting on the same
I
couch.
know, but it was too close.
It was a bit you can't leave
got-
me on my own completely. I'm not even in the title and then I have my own chair.
Lenny Carter's here over here.
No, it's Lenny
It's on
Bourne.
his passport.
Stop that.
So, we've had a busy summer, all of us.
Very busy.
Very,
Yeah,
very busy.
indeed.
You've been flat out gigging. We've been going to gigs. We had a viral 8.2 million video across social media of Karen having a shite in a
Right, so
portal.
can we get this straight that I didn't have a poo?
Well,
I'm hardly
you
gonna
were
go
in
into
there
a
for
portaloo.
longer than 5 minutes. We cropped the video.
Because, right, for any girl out
Anything
there...
after 5 minutes is
hang on.
definitely a number 2.
For any girl out there, when you're holding a wee for ages, right, you sit on that toilet and it just doesn't stop coming out. And I knew when I was sitting there panicking that we were in a hurry because we were running late to the airport to go and see.
We literally were going to miss the flight, and Karen was saying, I need the toilet, I need the toilet, I need the toilet. We were probably, what,
Can we
20
set
minutes?
this up? We were actually in a vehicle, by the way, travelling to somewhere.
Yeah, but I think anyone that's going to be watching this, it got 8.2 million
Yeah, a
views.
lot of
That's a
people
lot
have
of
seen it.
views.
Okay.
So
Like,
would
there
you
was
say
people
that's
in, like,
everyone in
Australia
Ireland
that's
that's
seen
seen that?
I don't know how many people's in Ireland.
Jake's watched it 2 million
I
times.
yeah,
Yeah.
6 million of them views was me. But yeah, it was a
Right,
nice
so,
poo anyway, was
no,
it?
hang on, let's get this straight. I knew when I went in there, I was sitting there waiting for ages, sweating because we were in a hurry anyway. And I was like, they're full on thinking I'm having a shy. There's nothing worse.
Well, to be honest, a lot of the comments were like, why didn't you drive up to the thing and not let her out? Or why didn't you tip her over? But I think that was a bit too far. Imagine all the blue stuff out of the portaloo coming. Do you remember
looked like
on Jackass? Do you remember that when it was in a crane, wasn't he? And he got shot up in the portaloo.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't that bad. But we made our flight, skipped the queue in security.
Yeah,
and we
Nathan
went-
didn't pay for extra. What is it you have to pay
Yeah.
for security?
No, you couldn't buy it.
Oh,
so we were running
whatever.
late and then you couldn't
He didn't
buy
want
the
to pay
speedy
the
boarding.
fiver and he skipped the queue for
You
everyone
did.
that did. But in fairness, we skipped too.
We skipped as well because he did. But then we went to see Shania Twain. That was the big
Cause.
concert that we went to, and the Cause.
Can we have a moment for Jake not really knowing who the Cores were?
I knew like
Go on, start saying
Runaway.
it's because I'm
that
much
song,
younger.
but like when were the Cause out?
Here we go. See when he starts this,
But like
people.
I was more like Take
Who
That
did-
and like McFly
Oh,
and
take that one
Busted.
before the course.
No, they
Thanks.
weren't.
They were?
Take That have spanned longer than the Cause have.
Yeah, but
No.
they started before.
Right. When do you think the Cause were?
Oh, right, let's not get into
No,
stuff like
the
that.
Cause. Is
I'd
it
say
double
they
R?
were out in 1999.
But even you should know their songs regardless.
I just know Runaway.
Leave
I
me
will
breathless.
What did you think of Shania Twain though? Was a good gig.
Shania Twain was good.
We've also been to. I went
looks
to
unreal.
Coldplay in Croke Park,
Yeah,
which was
hang on.
absolutely
Jake
amazing.
went to Coldplay. Everyone wanted to go and blah blah. Oh, he gets a ticket and just goes on his own.
I didn't get the invite.
Yeah, so did I not.
I got a last minute ticket.
Yeah, oh,
I'm hardly going to not go because I can't get you a
sure
ticket.
left the two of us.
You went to see Adele by yourself as well, with your friend in Germany.
By yourself with your friend.
No, I mean like it
wasn't
wasn't with me. I didn't get an invite.
Oh, right.
And you booked
Come here,
it
hang on
like
a second. You
ages
didn't
before.
get an invite because the tickets were extortionate.
How much did you pay to go and see
We
Adele?
won't talk about that.
Go
I
on,
didn't
tell
think
us,
I was a
because
fan.
it's actually funny because Karen, right, her friend said, I've got 2 tickets to go and see Adele. Do you want to come? And Karen was like, yeah, okay. So she said, yeah. And then she was like, oh, I didn't realise it was in Germany. Yeah,
No, I thought it was just in Dublin.
Was it, how much for the flights?
Oh, do I mental?
So say, anyway, roughly
I
you spent
cost over $1,000 to go. But
to go and see Adele. And she was like, I don't even like Adele.
No, but since I came back, I feel like I'm our #1 fan.
You haven't stopped singing
You
Adele
really
since you
enjoyed
got
it.
back.
Oh, it was unreal.
What's her favourite? What's the best song she sang on the night?
I drink wine.
Give
I
us a
didn't know.
blast. Go on, give us a
No,
blast.
I
that a
didn't
song?
know it until like the
After?
night, and now I constantly play it. Don't I, Jake, on repeat?
You do. You
Go on,
don't
sing us a bit.
stop.
No,
playing it.
I'll wait.
Oh, never mind. I'll find someone like you anyway.
Oh, what a joke! That's
I
terrible.
see what you done there.
It's
You're
a
being
full
funny.
episode of puns, guys. And you didn't go to many gigs. You just did loads of gigs.
I just sang at a good few.
What was your highlights of the summer? Any big gigs?
Really enjoyed Parkfest in Birmingham.
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 Put your hood up. You're gonna get
And
soaked.
we did a really big gig in Belfast called the Failer, and that was the biggest crowd we've played
That
to
was
in a
in
long time.
Falls
As
Park.
in, how many people?
I'm not good with numbers, but I'd say there was 2.6
6
million.
million.
Yeah.
No, honestly, like
It's
how
probably 10,000 at it. I'd say.
way.
Maybe 9.
they all
But there
seen the Portaloo video.
They all seen that video.
Watch the
Yeah, definitely. You also hired a brand new tour manager this
I
year.
did,
heard?
yeah.
How's that going?
I interviewed
Oh,
about
he's a
10,
gobshite, isn't
but
he?
it didn't. Yeah, in the
You
end,
just picked the most desperate.
just picked the cheapest to do it. And I got my brother. So.
So for those of you that are wondering, I am now tour managing for Nathan when I'm not gigging.
I
And it's
always
going
just-
really well.
Do you know I have visions since I got this told what your title was, right? I have visions of him pure standing with a whistle, like Father Ted.
I
you
do.
know?
I have a high
And a high
vis and a
vis.
clipboard and a whistle.
I feel like that's that title. Like you let things a title go to your head.
It's only him that can answer that. Has it gone to my head now?
No, he's really good. Honest, he's doing a good job.
No, he is a good. Do you know what I'd say about you?
What?
My card flipped around there, and I couldn't show people possibly what's on this notes card. But you are very good at being organised.
No, he's very organised.
I
Yeah,
am.
yeah,
Isn't
no, he is.
I've actually really enjoyed
You're
it. I
very
wasn't sure
clever
whether
as
I'd
well.
like being. I'm clever.
No, you
Clever?
are very like clever.
Thanks.
You
Karen.
could have been a bleeding surgeon.
A bleeding,
A bleeding
sword.
Or you could have been like a lawyer or something. You're just that. You are intelligent.
Do you not like
Instead,
that? Yeah.
instead, he's my tour manager.
Do you not like me music, guys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Need
you're
to be,
also a singer.
A
And
musician.
you're a good actor as well.
Yeah, you kind of. You're one of those.
One of those.
There's always one of those that like.
Do you know what I
can
only
just do
found out
bleeding a bit
recently?
of
Do
man.
you know the saying a jack of all trades is actually a negative thing? Because there's more to that saying. So the full saying is like a jack of all trades but a master of none.
Oh, of course, yeah, that's the saying.
But I never knew that.
Oh,
So
I
I always
never knew
thought
that.
like jack of all trades was a good thing. I was like, yeah,
No,
I'm a
but
jack
it
of
is.
all
They're
trades.
kind of good at most things, but then
They're not brilliant.
they're
at
not
anything.
brilliant at one thing.
Yeah, oh, that's a shame, Jake.
Why is he a jack of all
Which one am I not brilliant at?
Oh, we won't go into that.
Never you mind.
Never
I
you,
keep that to
man.
myself.
Oh, and another thing over summer, so Nathan never liked coffee and was always giving out
Yeah,
about
he's a
how much money
weirdo.
me and Karen spend on coffee.
Weirdo.
We don't spend that much money on coffee. I'd say we get, well, I
No,
probably
we,
have
we own shares in a few coffee
coffee
places.
works in Lucan.
Yeah.
No, I,
bad.
like, okay, I probably have on average 3 coffees a day, but that's normal.
Is it
Most
though?
people
Yeah,
would
but
have
hang on, the
coffees
price
a
of a
day.
coffee in Dublin is €27.
Yeah, it's about €30 a coffee nowadays.
Yeah.
No, but like,
You'd spend a couple of €100 a week on coffee.
yeah, but we don't drink that much. I
we don't drink
now,
alcohol.
I only drink now that I'm a tour manager with Nathan Carter. I never used to drink before then.
Did you hear you?
Every night of the week now.
No, but like, we
He's an
don't drink that
alcoholic.
much. So coffee is kind of like our vice. Is that the word?
I think it's like a sociable thing. Do you not think so?
Yeah,
Well,
we
it's
take
because
Danny
you've got a
and we get
dog as well.
coffee.
Yeah, true.
You take him on a walk to the coffee shop.
But anyway,
Yeah.
coming
Chill
back to what we were talking about.
You could
Nathan,
take him on a walk to the pub, but you don't go to the pub.
Well, there is a pub by us that you can take the dog in. Fox Hunter.
Oh,
He
he's
comes,
woken up.
You get
Yeah.
the burger, don't you then? You want a burger, mate?
No, don't start asking him that.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
being good.
But anyway, so Nathan always gave out about coffee, and then every time over the last couple of months, it was like, Nathan, do you want a coffee? And it was like, oh, go on, I'll have one.
Don't really like coffee, but I'll have one anyway.
And now he's getting coffees flat out all
and
the
he's
time.
a flat white person.
Then he's gone. That's what he thinks of our coffee, guys. Anyway, what I was trying to say was that Nathan never drank coffee before, and all he did was give out about coffee drinkers, and you are now a fully fledged
12 cups a day.
coffee drinker. You drink more
I'm
coffee
addicted.
than me. Yeah.
Okay, I'm addicted.
You love coffee.
Yeah, I do
So,
like coffee. Yeah.
Now you can come with us.
First
to
thing in the
coffee
morning.
shops.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem is you love the almond croissant with it as well.
One, about 3.
Right, will we take a little break?
Yeah. Cool.
Why not?
Time for a coffee. And we are back. So we're going to be talking about loads of different topics throughout this podcast, and we want to hear what you guys at home think as well. So you can get in touch with us by our email, which is thecartercouch@gmail.com, or you can get in touch on our social medias, which is at thecartercouch. So we're going to go to our Jake's Take section now, where every week I'm going to bring up something that I want to chat about with you guys. And this week,
here we go.
It is cinema and like cinema etiquette. Okay, so me and Nathan love going to cinema. We're big cinema buffs.
Yeah, I've never met people in my life that love the cinema like you.
And Karen hates the cinema.
Well, he doesn't go that often.
Well,
but he is a pure lover.
'Cause you don't
want to
go.
Of me.
So when we lived together, we'd have went to cinema like twice a week. Now I'm living with Karen. We have been together, 6 years, is it? Hope I got that right. And we've been together.
Is it not 4?
We've been to the cinema, 3 times? And 2 of them times are in the last 2 weeks.
And you are brilliant.
You've enjoyed it?
Yeah. It's like I've unlocked something in me now that I really want to keep going.
I think you just realised
it's
all the sweets.
There.
Yeah, and the treats that they do
ice
at
cream.
the cinema.
It is the ice cream and the tortillas. And
the one thing that I want to ask though, Nathan, you've been to the cinema. Did you just say tortilla?
No, the tortillas.
Again?
When you go away.
Tortillas.
Oh my God, tortillas with jalapenos and cheese.
Jalapenos. You said you were good at Spanish in school.
I was unreal. My dad speaks
Is it not a silent J?
Yeah, it is.
Right,
there used to be a fella
no. Hang on. I'm not going to walk into the cinema and say, can I have jalapenos with me? Think you're from Ballyferma. I'm not walking in thinking I'm bleeding Beatrice from Malaga.
You don't have to pretend to be Spanish, but
Welcome
it's a
to Hiccup.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Jacob, for anyone that doesn't know, that's actually Jake's real name. Like his mom and his nan and everyone calls him Jacob.
Yeah.
They don't know him as Jacob.
I know I'm in trouble when I'm called Jacob.
Yeah, I just think anyone that gives me the ick when you see an Irish person pure going jalapenos.
It gives you the ick when people pronounce the word properly.
I just mean when they try and be foreign and
there was actually a fella that I went to school with that used to call them jalapenos, which is even worse than calling them a jalapeno.
You don't say jalapeno.
I do. I'd say, can I have jalapenos with that? I buy jalapenos in Aldi all the time. They're like
only
40p.
because I put you onto them. You didn't even taste them before you met me.
Like, how's a jalapeno that cheap? Do you know what I mean?
But anyway, alone.
Nathan has been to the cinema twice in the last couple of weeks.
I went twice this week.
This week.
But do you think it's okay?
I went on my own.
To go to the cinema by yourself, or is that a bit creepy?
Like, I honestly think that is like the cutest thing ever. That you're that confident in yourself that you don't care if someone thinks you're a weirdo.
But okay, I also think that if I was living in Enniskillen, I'd go to the cinema by myself.
Dublin.
If I'm walking into Liffey Valley Cinema in Dublin by myself and there's about 50 other people in there, you look a bit...
Yeah, well, there's normally only me and 3 other people.
Yeah, so it's not too bad in Enniskillen. But like, I kind of might start doing it. Do you know when you just want your own space?
But you know the thing is...
Hang on, so your own space, no, you just don't want to go with me.
So for instance, if me and Karen go to the cinema, every 10 minutes I've got, who's that? What's going on here now? Do you want some popcorn? Do you want some nachos? It's
it's not offering you food, it's taking it away from you. You keep eating them.
Yeah,
and he says he's one of these, oh no, I don't want snacks, I'm eating well.
Okay, right,
I'm on a diet and all, but I get the snacks and he keeps eating it.
Okay, so that's another thing then. I was eating well when we went to cinema recently.
Oh.
Is it okay to take food in with you to the cinema? Now, I'm not talking about like going to Home Bargains and getting...
Or KFC.
Yeah. You don't have Home Bargains actually in the south, do we?
No.
But anyway, like the pound shop, that's fine. That's fair enough. Stuff your coats. Years ago, though, I think that used to be...
Pound shop in Ireland.
Oh, Euro Giant.
You still call it pound shop.
Yeah, Karen still says the pound shop.
Yeah.
But like years ago, you used to be scared, like taking sweets in, like, oh, they're going to catch me. But we went last week, right?
Like a full-on criminal.
Yeah, we went last week, and I was like, right, I'm going to get food, so I don't eat like popcorn and nachos.
He still ate the popcorn and the nachos.
I had a handful of popcorn.
Didn't.
So I went to, what's that place called? Boojum, and I got myself rice and mince with jalapenos and some, like, I didn't get cheese on it if the PT's listening to this, and peppers, and I took it in with me, and Karen was like, you can't take that into the cinema. But I was like, if he stops me, I'll just say this is me dinner for later.
No, he said, on which I was like, you winded me up. He said, no, sure, if he stops, I'm just going to say, no, I'm not eating in the cinema. I'm taking it home with me. So you're going to watch a movie for about 3 hours and tell your man you're bringing your burrito home for your dinner when you go home.
I had the time of my life. It was the best thing ever that I could have done. Is that okay, though? Can you take food in with you?
I wouldn't do it, to be honest. And I do like going on my own.
What's wrong with it?
I just like sitting, watching a film. And there's no distractions apart from if someone's phone goes or there's people chatting.
Your phone, because your phone never
it's on silent. It's on silent.
Is it?
But then if someone else, like if people start talking behind you as well, that really annoys me.
Yeah, but how? Like what you do in that scenario?
Just get up and fuck the popcorn all over the same.
burrito.
Remember the first time we went to cinema? Can't remember the one time we went to cinema before the last 2 weeks, and we went to see A Star Is Born. There was a full-on fight. I'm not lying. So we went to Liffey Valley in Clondalkin in Dublin. Well, is it Clondalkin? It is kind of, isn't it? And full on, these two fellas just started having a scrap.
Over what? Someone not being quiet.
I think he was singing along to the songs or something. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, but it was actually, it was
a bit scary, like, yeah. And then they just left.
If someone's talking behind you, you can kind of go like, shh, because it's dark and you think you're being a bit mad, and then you're secretly shitting it in case they
I do the
It's like being in a pub for a trad session.
Do you know what I mean? Like, someone's talking, you just like, and shake the head.
Then you get a bottle through.
Yeah, bang.
What about a trad?
What happens in the trad session?
No, because like, you know, when someone starts playing or singing in a pub and then everyone's like, shh, wished, shh.
That's but okay, that's fair if you're going to a trad session.
No, I don't.
But when someone just starts randomly singing and everyone tells you to shut up, it's like, I came here for a pint with my mates. Why do I want to listen to him singing some ballad?
I don't know
like,
anything about a trad session. I wouldn't know what a trad session is. I don't get it. So like, you're sitting in a pub having your pint.
Yes.
There's a lovely mug in it.
Branded.
So, and what does everyone just whack out an instrument? Do they have it in their pocket? Is it organised? Is it
it's
not?
Organised, like there's trad sessions that are
no,
organised.
but there's other ones where they don't.
It depends.
Some old fella at the back, all the money that and everyone's like, shh, wish.
Yeah, I don't agree with that though. If it's organised, it's
no,
fair.
I think that's spontaneous. It's just
love
like,
that.
What if he's absolutely shite at
well,
singing?
you just give him a chance. Give him a chance.
Drink some more, he'll be good in a minute.
He sounds great after 3 whiskies.
Oh, I think that's brilliant. See, we don't really have enough of that in Dublin. And
you would. You just
but
don't
you
know
don't
the
go
pubs.
for a pint.
in Ballyfermot.
You go to the coffee shop.
Yeah, you go for a coffee.
All right, guys.
No, she started drinking Orchard. Well, it's not Orchard Thieves. It's Orchard Thieves. Can I have an
Thieves.
Orchard Thieves?
No, I started to think I like a bit of cider.
Oh.
No, on 1 pint just to be sociable, but it just tastes like fizzy apple.
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah, did you try that new cider? It's called Dickens.
There is a cider called Dickens.
As in Dickens cider. Is it still made with apple?
That's not going to make the edit, surely.
Is it still...
She still doesn't get it.
No,
Anyway.
but hang on. Is cider good for you then if it's all apple?
No,
If
it's
it's Dickens.
alcohol. It's
Dickens
full of
will-
sugar.
Oh,
No, it's very
It's
sugary.
really bad for you.
it's lovely.
It's weird. Do you know the best thing that you can drink when you're out? Apparently, and I'm not Googling it in case I'm wrong, is a pint of Guinness. That's the best drink.
There's no iron in Guinness anymore.
It's definitely not.
There's
When
one eye
you're
in
the
Guinness.
next morning when you're out having Guinness is disgraceful in that
Yeah,
apartment.
the farts after Guinness though. Oh, the farts on a tour bus after Guinness are bad. But
That's just me, Nan.
I'll leave you now
She
alone.
doesn't even drink Guinness. She does fart though.
Ah, no, stop! You don't have to defend her.
Anyway,
She's not
so
here.
cinema etiquette. Like, what is the difference though between me going in and eating mince and rice because I'm like trying to be good?
You didn't buy it there.
And what? What's wrong with that?
Why is your voice up there?
You sounded like me.
You were down here before. No, you're up there.
Hang on, let me get back to my Guinness drinking voice.
No,
But what's wrong with it?
I just couldn't imagine. Like,
But so did you bring cutlery as well?
I did bring a fork
Pure full-on spoon and knife and fork.
and a serviette. We were actually sitting on the reclining seats,
Oh, we got
which was
the expensive
absolutely
ones.
robbery. Well, no, it was actually a really good price, right? They were like 16 quid or something. Going to cinema in Dublin is so cheap. You can get a ticket for like 6 quid.
Yeah,
But anyway,
$5.99.
we paid the extra. I was feeling a bit flashy and got 2 reclining seats. But the reclining seats...
Jake,
the,
you
first,
weren't. It was
the
on the
seats that
joint
we-
account.
Oh, all right.
It wasn't on your purse.
It actually was. I think I
We
paid cash.
bought the...
You didn't.
Anyway, but the seats...
I was just resting
the
in my
seats,
account.
that money
Ted.
from the charity. Oh, yeah, I was just resting my account.
Anyway.
The seats that we'd booked, there was 2 girls sitting in them, and in fairness, when
It's
we walked
very
up,
awkward
they were
when
like,
someone's in your
"Oh, I'm
seat."
sorry, we're in your." Well, we did that awkward thing of standing there. I was like
No,
checking the seat
you
numbers.
never are awkward. That's what wrecks my head. So he would brazenly go up, right? Now, bear in mind, there's 2 rows of reclining seats that are free. But he's A and B, 18 and 17 and 18, and he'll walk up and be like, "Sorry, there are seats." I'm like, Jake, who cares if there is? The cinema's empty.
Yeah, there's
you
3 people in the
weirdo.
cinema.
But like, then
They're
if someone
looking
else
at you
comes
going,
in,
"You're a gobshite."
okay, right. So using that
Analogy.
and no, it's not really an analogy, but whatever. Using that, right?
Yeah.
We then sat in, say, 15 or 16.
Yeah,
and
they
what
didn't
if some
walk.
fella comes in and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm C15."
You
So
just
that's
said
all
that
I was
fella's
thinking
about
of.
6
But
foot
anyway,
eight.
the 2 seats that we did sit in then, I reclined my seat, got me
Yeah.
food out, and then Karen was like, Jake,
Yeah.
my recliner's not working. And then the girls beside us could see that our recliner wasn't working, and asked for like a 3rd time, "Oh, sorry, do you want us to move?" And we're like,
Yeah.
no, it's fine. So Karen sat in my seat, and then I sat 2 seats down, and the recliner was working on that one.
Definitely
So
looked like you had a big row.
exactly, anyone that's seen us were like,
We were
"Oh,
holding hands.
they
at
must
one
be
point.
arguing."
We were,
Yeah.
Don't start being all
we held
big.
hands for like
Yeah.
a minute, and then I wanted to get back to eat my food. I think Karen was just actually reaching out to get the popcorn. That was all that was. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking food into a
Yeah,
cinema.
but hang on
I
that
just
note.
wouldn't.
Once it doesn't smell,
On that note,
it smells-
Mr. Grumpy over there, what happened when some woman took KFC onto the plane?
it was Burger King, and she was
Burger
sat
King.
beside me, and I
And
felt sick for about 2 hours.
You went very scouse there.
Yeah, that was because.
I went sick for about
Yeah, that was me.
2
That was
hours.
me. No, this woman, right?
All right,
okay,
Paul O'Grady.
you're in a cinema.
All right, Lily Savage.
You're in a cinema, right? That's fine. It's very airy. It's open. When you're in a tin can
very
in the middle of
airy.
the
Like,
air,
there's nothing fine about it. It's the same thing, and you're just
it's
making
not.
excuses.
She was sitting
'Cause
beside
you
me.
had a
She was
burrito.
literally here, like scranning on a cheese and chicken royale.
Now, bear in mind,
fries,
that
and
was
a
actually about
Coke.
8 in the morning or something, was it?
Yeah,
No,
well,
it
that
wasn't.
shouldn't be allowed. Like, I'm all
See,
for having
you're
food
saying
in the
what-
cinema.
no.
That's fine, but you can't take Burger King on a plane. You can't.
That's just
They
totally...
don't
That
even
doesn't
let
make any
They
sense.
don't let you take a coffee on the plane because, like, oh, that's hot. But then they serve you one on there, so it's like, well, that's hot. Why can't I have it now? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just going against yourself.
doesn't
there,
make any
doesn't-
sense to
you're
me.
Jake,
Anyway.
You're not making sense.
Write in and let us know, is it okay to go to the cinema on your own, and is it okay to take food in the cinema with us? You can get in touch at thecartercouch@gmail.com, or you can check us out on social media at the Carter Couch. Right,
It's born.
it's time for our In the Bin section. Cue jingle. So in our In the Bin section of our podcast, we're going to be saying stuff that we want to get rid of. It can be absolutely anything. And from next week, we want to hear what you guys want to put in the bin. It only goes in the bin, however, if we vote on it. So it has to be a 2-1 vote, okay? Will I start yours?
Yeah, go on.
So the first thing that I want to put in the bin, and it wrecks me head, is when you pay for something with cash.
Yeah.
Like, say I pay for something with like €20, and then you're getting change, which is paper and coins. But they do that thing where they put the paper on and then the coins on top, and then you have to like try and fumble and be like, "Oh, thanks, let me put this back in my wallet." Oh,
Yeah, but what do you want them to do? Hang on.
I want to put stupid cashiers in the bin.
Oh no, Jamie, that was too much.
It just wrecks me head. Why would you do it? Give me the coins and then
Some
give
people
me the
don't like
note.
touching dirty hands.
Use hand sanitizer like a normal person. It's like 50p
We
an
never
Aldi.
used sanitizer since COVID.
Don't mention COVID.
Yeah, sorry, but no one ever even had that in the hand. Did they?
But also, most people like to do the big notes and then count down to the smaller denominations. Is that what I was going to say?
That
Yeah.
is a big word.
I was only paying with a €20.
you ever watch
It wasn't like a
PTK?
€200 note. Like,
Do you ever watch Pizza Gate and it's the woman in the fish and chippy?
no.
And she's going, your ones, your twos, your threes, your fours.
No, I've never seen that.
We have to
20
look-
going in, Marion, 20 going in.
Cool story. Have to watch it.
Yeah, you have to be there.
Yeah. Email me that video, will you? But yeah, do you not think that goes in the bin? Like, it is annoying, no?
No, that wouldn't really annoy me.
Most
too
people
much.
don't deal in cash anymore. It's all
Bad
tap.
start to in the bin,
Yeah,
lads.
Just
The
tap.
bin's staying empty by
Yeah,
the
when
look
you're
of it.
tapping though, it's dangerous.
How have you still got cash?
So,
Yeah.
this is the other thing.
Where are you getting that 20,
Yeah.
Jake? Explain that.
I don't put my card on my phone.
I don't either.
'Cause I don't wanna spend
Right,
all-
I'm stopping you there. Do you know what, right? No, it wrecks me head. We're out. Jake leaves his wallet at home. or loses
He
it,
does
right?
that quite often.
Does he with you
Yeah, he
as well?
does. Yeah.
And then it's like,
No, I'm going to stop there. Nathan always says this about me from when I'm about the age of 6.
Yeah.
I used to get slated for leaving my wallet at home. I was like,
oh, well,
I'm 7, I
it's
can't even
carrying
leave the
on
house by
here now,
myself.
and you're now 20 odd.
26 as of last week.
Do you know what wrecks
last
me
month.
head? So we're out and we're getting food and all, and then he's tapping his jeans and he has no wallet, and then I'm like, just put your phone on your card and tap it.
Your phone on your
because
card?
Your phone on your card
on your phone.
No,
Yeah.
I
tap
have.
it because Karen has to keep tapping hers when Jake forgets his wallet.
But I thought it was a joint account.
Haven't got that on
Karen's
the tap.
put
I
the
need to
joint
do
account
that.
on her tap, but
I
I'm not
need to
allowed.
put the joint account by the
No,
looks
so
of
I
it.
have Revolut on my phone, but I just don't always have money in me Revolut. Do you know what I mean? So just use it sometimes. But like, I feel if I had my card on my phone,
That's the purpose of it. Yeah, you have to spend your money, Jake, like normal people.
yeah, but I'd just be spending it on everything. Do you know what I
Exactly.
mean? I'd be going
Like I
everything.
am.
It's the same thing.
It's not though. When I physically
Oh.
put a card in, I'm like, okay, I'm spending money. When I'm tapping, I'm like, I didn't spend anything. Do you know what I mean? It's like
but get
it's in your head.
No, it's
Do you
just
not think?
it's just a
Why
reason
don't you
to
have
be
it on your
scabby.
phone?
Yeah,
in
actually.
case I lose my phone and then all my details are on it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you don't have
But you
a
still need
wallet.
your password
you
to
have
pay.
that little card thing.
No, well, you can tap.
Oh, your password's just 1111, isn't it? Actually.
Yeah, no, it's 6 ones.
Oh. So can that go in the bin then? Stupid cashiers, no?
No,
I don't agree with that one.
Plastic.
Right. Bad
What's your
start
one?
to in the bin.
So my one would be like I take ages drinking a coffee. If I'm teaching and I'm in the studio, I love an iced coffee, right? And when they give you the paper straw,
Oh yeah.
by
no, straight
the
in
end
bin,
of
yeah.
the day, me straw is as soggy as I don't know what.
Yeah.
And you can't suck anything from it.
Yeah, I'm all for saving the turtles, but I don't think
A soggy
changing
straw, you
straws
can't.
to a paper straw is going to do it. Like that was what it was all put up. There was a big Netflix show on it, wasn't there? Remember?
Yeah.
That everyone watched.
No,
years
I
ago.
get about recycling now, but I just think a soggy straw is just a no.
I think there's better places that we can improve our recycling than straws. I think straws are very small and
Or else just
they
get
need
better
to be
paper
plastic.
ones. Do you
They
know what I
just
mean?
go soggy. It's actually worse when you get now a takeaway and they put a plastic straw in. Oh, sorry, a paper straw, and it's like you can't even get the stuff out of it because it's bent and all. It just
Yeah, so you agree then that is to go in the bin.
I agree. We can put paper straws straight in the bin.
So you're not an iced coffee person. I probably wouldn't really.
You don't
bother
even
you.
like
Well, sure,
coffee,
I only
actually, do
drank coffee for the first time 12 months ago. And then only last week I discovered, do you know on the lids of coffee?
McDonald's, I told you.
Yeah,
this,
he told me this because I was
What?
like, I keep going to drink it and the flap is like cutting me lip. He was
He
like,
didn't
you're meant
realise
to
you
pop
push
it
it
back.
in. Do you know like the little
Oh, to hold it.
knobbly bit?
Oh,
Yeah.
so that was like swinging in your mouth. Yeah, no, how did you
Swinging
not
it.
know that?
What was swinging in me mouth?
Yeah, but like I don't
The
get
thing-
how you did, what the little.
The little cap
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd do your head
I
in if
didn't
you
realize,
didn't.
but I didn't know that. And then the other thing is, which a lot of people have spoken about, is the new bottle.
No, they can
tops.
go straight and then get rid of
They
them.
don't.
Get rid
That's
of them.
annoying. It's pure scraping it. And if you have lipstick on your lipstick, you look
Why have
like
you cut
like
your face,
Doyle.
Nathan? Well, I
Who
was having an
decided?
Evian before. And,
Who suddenly decided one day that it was unsafe to take a bottle off a cap off a top?
no,
a
no,
cap
it's
off a
not that it's
bottle?
unsafe. It's trying to keep the saving the environment thing, so you don't leave lids on the floor and stuff. They just stay with the bottle.
Is it not for recycling
'cause do
your
you know what
bottle?
happens
Get
now
your money
anyway?
back, you need to have the
Maybe you
lid.
get money. as
No,
well.
you don't need the lid. I know that. I've checked that. You don't need it. But
That's
what,
where he gets his cash.
But
Take your bottles back.
that would be an ecumenical matter, Father.
His whole pickup just be full of empty
Oh
bottles.
well,
That
we
is
can
like
put that
big-
whole system straight in the bin. It wrecks me out. Like you're there, I'm collecting bottles, and I'd rather
Right,
pick
now
up
we're
the whole
giving
pickup.
loads of things to go in the bin. We're going to run
Right,
out of
okay,
stuff.
so mine didn't go in the bin, but we can
need a
put,
bigger bin.
We'll
Bigger
put
bin.
paper straws in the bin.
We need a big bin.
A bigger
Gonna
bin.
need a big
We'll
board.
need a bigger bin.
Gonna need a bigger board.
I think paper straws can go straight in the bin. Yeah, we can all agree on that.
Oh, jeez, I feel good.
In the
We,
bin.
we finally agreed on something, Jake.
But what I can say about the bottle cap thing is, you just rip it off, so it's stupid.
It doesn't just rip off,
It
though.
does.
No, it's not. It's quite difficult
It's
to get it
hard.
off.
You just need to go
Oh,
to the gym more.
he's shaming his muscles.
So
he
what's
mentioned
your in the
just
bin
the
for
gym.
this week?
Mine is them tops. The
Yeah.
bottles
So
tops.
we can put the bottle tops in the bin and find better ways to save
Yeah.
the environment.
Mm.
We're not about not recycling. We just think it can be done in a better way.
Mm.
We will protect the turtles, but I think there's a better way that we can look after the turtles than
You've
changing.
had a good few turtle heads through the years.
Oh, do you ever get a turtle head when you're in
What's that
school?
shite are you talking about?
No, it's when you're about to have a poolie.
Oh, you're talking shite now. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's put that conversation in the bin along with paper straws and bottle tops.
that
Your
are
one
attached to
didn't
bottles
go to the bin.
in
Sorry.
the bin.
So next week we want to hear what you guys want to put in the bin. So send us your voice notes or messages to thecartercouch@gmail.com, or you can find us on social media at the Carter Couch. We are back with Karen's Conundrum, which is our section where Karen is very clever, right? We're not saying that she's
You make me out as if
stupid
I'm
or
really
anything,
not.
but she does say certain things every week that sometimes you're like, what is going on, Karen? What's going
Yeah, but
on in your
I
head?
feel like I've only noticed things like this since meeting you. Because you're real, you love to point out my flaws.
No, but some
Like,
of them.
you get a pure
So this
kick out
started
of
with an
pointing
accent
out-
thing, right? And I'm going to bring one up today.
What?
Right. So I don't know how we got talking about this conversation, right? But what's it called, Karen? And I'm hoping that you don't remember it so that you say it as you said it. But what's it called when someone of the same like family has a sexual relationship with someone of the same family?
Why were we talking about that? as
I
the
don't know
biggest
why we're
question?
talking about it, but
quite random.
what's it called, please?
Incense.
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 Like, whatever about the word incense, right? To me, it's so weird. Like, was I talking about one of my family members?
No,
Like,
I don't know
what
how we were
was
talking
going on?
about it, but you were like, is that incense?
It's called incense if they're both
No,
in the same
so Karen,
family.
it's called incest. Incense is like the smelly stuff. Like, I bought citronella incense for the house the other day, and you were going mad saying, "Oh, I hate that."
To
stuff."
use incense at mass.
Yeah, they don't have incest
they're
in
bad.
mass. They have
I
incense.
hate that smell.
Okay, don't get them mixed up because it's a really different conversation. So Karen's conundrum this week was incense instead of incest.
I think I'll always say incense.
But why would you be talking about it anyway? I suppose.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
never
you're not
talk
gonna
about
be
it
chatting
again.
about it.
But yeah.
That's well, another thing actually. Let's keep Karen's conundrum going because there was one that you said yesterday when
I
Nathan.
give you an awful lot of stuff to
So we
talk
were
about.
doing a couple of gigs recently in the same
A couple?
venue. Well, it was 4, and you were saying, let's see if you say it again. What was it called? Beginning with ST.
I said that was a very long stunt.
Very long stunt. But then she corrected herself and said, "Oh no, that was a very long stunt. Sorry, I meant that's a very long stent."
Yeah,
And it was only on the third go that she
I knew when I
realised.
said stunt it wasn't right, and then I said stent, and then I was totally confused.
So it was a stint.
stint.
It was a stint in the one
Stint.
venue. Yeah. 3 different things, but that was close enough.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? You get what I'm talking about.
I
You
get
don't
what you're
always have
talking
to
about,
stop
but
me and
to
correct
be
me.
honest, I'm not saying it to like annoy you. I'm saying it purely for the comedic value because I find it so funny at
Well,
times.
aren't you lucky to be with someone so funny?
Yeah. I count my blessings every single
I
day.
think you really
day.
should.
Yeah. Between incest and stunts, you're very funny.
Thanks.
Welcome back to the Carter Couch. This
Woo!
week on Nathan's Nuggets.
Nathan's Nuggets.
Oh,
Do
See
you like
what
a
you did
6
there?
or a 9?
20.
20 nuggets. All right.
See, they do a nugget share box now
Do they?
where you can get nuggets and selects. I wouldn't know.
All in the one.
I don't go, but yeah.
You were asking for a friend, were
I
you?
was asking for Lenny. He's gone.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's
The
had enough of
coffee.
us
He's gone for the
already.
coffee.
So what's your Nathan's Nugget this week?
Mine is this week that my phone rings an awful lot between.
No way.
It does.
Yeah.
It rings an
Really?
awful lot. Not because
Hello?
I'm popular, but basically because people just want to get in
Chat to you.
touch, and I have to try and sort stuff out.
You never answer me, though.
I don't. No, you're blocked.
Just go straight to voice.
Yeah, it actually does.
But
just
this
buttoned you.
this week's nuggets is generally people over the age of, I'm gonna say 60, but sometimes it is
Careful now.
slightly
Careful
younger.
now.
The more mature age group. If they ring me once and I don't answer, they keep ringing.
Yes,
And ringing.
this-
and
yeah.
ringing.
Yeah, they don't
And you're
get
going,
it.
I clearly didn't answer the first time because I'm in doing an interview
Yeah,
or
but
I'm
do
in
they
a
think
meeting
there's something
or I
wrong
can't.
with you? That you're not answering? Is that what they're thinking?
No, this happened to me this
I
week
don't
as
know.
well.
It's happened to me
it's
twice
Nan.
this
It's
week.
just
Well,
Nan.
that happened to us. Nan rang 6 times in the middle of a
We
song.
were doing a
writing.
songwriting session. She rang, and then it got to the
In
stage
the
where I
end,
was like,
I said-
"Right, lads, I need to go and ring me now."
I
'cause
said
there
there
must
could be
wrong."
something wrong here because she just kept ringing and ringing.
She
So we
didn't
rang
even
her.
want me. She was looking for him.
Yeah.
She always rings Jake by accident, and she really wants,
Hi,
"Hi,
Nathan."
Nathan."
I
And
get
it's
that all the
like,
time.
"Oh no, Nan, this is Jake." "Oh right, go on, I'll talk to you later. Bye."
Hello, darkness.
No,
my
she
friend.
literally. No, he is the favourite.
He is. Yeah,
He is. He's
But
like
Nana tell you
golden
that
child.
she calls him golden balls. Yeah, always has. Was the first one around. You see, it's a good bit of an age gap between us two. He wouldn't tell you that.
I was the first grandchild until Elliot, and then not the first grandchild ever in the world, like, just in our family. Until Elliot, and that was 4 years later, and then Kira was 6 years. So I was spoiled for like 4 years.
Yeah, but you're still like it hasn't
spoiled.
changed.
Yeah.
No. You are Nan's favourite, but she'd openly say that.
But back to the nugget thing,
yeah.
There's another gentleman who I work with in the music industry, and
don't name any names.
He'd be 60 plus.
You might listen,
and he would honestly ring 5 times, like one
That's
after
just
the
annoying.
other.
I don't get
and I'm
that.
going, is it because years ago there was only like, you know, house phones and phones in offices, and you just keep ringing because obviously they're going to pick up eventually, but like.
And do you think it is a generational thing?
It must be, because now everybody sees, oh, well, I've got a missed call. Oh, geez, they've rang 3 times, so I'll get back to them. Do you know what I mean? You know you're going to get back to them at some stage. But I don't know. They just keep ringing.
I'd say it happens a lot with older people, but like I would only, if someone does that to me, I think there's a problem.
Yeah, I'd be panicking, especially with your nan, but you all just.
But you just don't answer. Like, you never answer the phone.
You actually don't answer.
Like, I could ring
you don't
Karen,
answer me.
right, and I could be looking at her. Say she's in the car or something. I'd be looking at her and ringing her, and I can see her look at the phone and just be like, oh. Well, do you know, she just doesn't answer. Or like someone will ring Karen, it'll be
Why
like,
are you looking at me when I'm in my car, you creep?
I just do it now out of the fun because I know you're not going to answer me. But like then, and there could be something serious. Or like I always forget stuff when I'm leaving the house. When I'm leaving the
your wallet.
Always. So I'll ring Karen and be like, "Hiya, can you throw me wallet out of the window or something down to me?"
At you.
And she just buttons it. She won't answer. So I have to send her a text to say what I want. Or like she could be getting a phone call.
I'm watching a podcast and you're just
He sent a text, check your WhatsApp, check your WhatsApp. I've sent you a Snapchat.
That's a phone.
Snapchat. I've sent you a DM on Insta.
Oh.
But like, Karen just
so
shouldn't have a phone. You just shouldn't have a phone because you don't answer it. And if someone rings, you're like, oh, they'll text me.
Now.
You need a pager.
Yeah.
Do you remember them?
A fax machine. I'd say fax machines were open. We're around whenever
We're
open.
Remember
I've never used the fax machine.
Now, do you think I'm bleeding? Are you making out as if I sent a fax?
I was born in the 80s. The 80s.
Not.
Were you?
No, but you always actually say to me that I have issues with answering my phone.
No, you don't answer me either.
You just don't.
I just ring me and I don't answer.
I ring you all the time.
You do in your
on unknown numbers. What are you wearing?
So you're in the cinema on your own.
Creepy. While you're sitting next to me on the couch watching Netflix. What are you wearing?
No, actually, can we get into something with these two weirdos? For me, I just think Snapchat in general is a real, like, kids do that.
She gives out to me because I send Snapchat. She's
Nathan
like,
and Jake use Snapchat like it's literally a normal text message. I'm like, I think he's too old to hear me for
great.
Snapchat.
It saves loads of space. If I was to send Nathan all the videos or like pictures
of Karen,
of what we're up to, I always send snaps to him when I'm having a poo.
Oh,
always
Jake.
do. Yeah, I just find it funny and therapeutic. Helps me
see
poo.
That's quite weird.
Yeah, no, that's just too much. No.
What I do, guys. But like, Snapchat isn't for kids. Like, not like I'd say
all the kids
all of
in
our
my
listeners,
dance studio
half
have.
them probably use Snapchat.
Right, well, there we go. You can ask them because I'm telling you.
And then you can post a story, and everyone sees what you're up to, and they're like, "Oh, I hope you're enjoying that."
Yeah, it's generally just for friends,
like,
isn't it?
It's a social network.
It's all right, lads. Calm down.
Snapchat is not going in the bin, and we're not even in that section.
Yeah.
What were we chatting about? Oh, old people, yeah.
So, so that's my
old people
Nathan's
in the bin.
nuggets.
Get rid of them.
People who just constantly keep ringing.
Yeah, no,
and then
the
the other one is WhatsApp. You know, whenever you've asked someone something and you see that they've read it, and then
that is you just describing yourself.
Okay, I get that, but what's even
you
worse,
always message
right?
him and he doesn't
so that's
answer.
fine. I have my read receipts on. Like people, that's fair enough. And then if they see it and they read it, but at least they know that you know that they've seen it. That kind of thing.
They know
but
that.
the worst thing is when you send a message to someone on Snapchat and they don't read it, and not Snapchat, on WhatsApp, and they're online. And you're like, you've definitely seen this message. You've been online about 10 times in the last hour.
Yeah, but if that was me, I'd get the message that they're just not interested in you, right? You don't. You'll ring them and message them again.
You'll probably send a nudge, do you?
Yeah, he's one of them.
It's for mum. She's not reading me text.
He doesn't get the gist.
That's in our family group.
Yeah. Mum, answer.
But no, that annoys me when people are online and they don't read it. But I do that. I've got like 50 notifications on WhatsApp of stuff that I'm like, I'll come back to them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So...
People are busy.
People are busy.
Yeah,
just ring.
That's why I
Stuff
don't
to
answer
do.
the phone,
Just send the
'cause I'm
fax,
busy.
lads. It'll be a lot easier.
Yeah.
The other thing, actually, while we're on the topic, is I told Nathan when we were on tour the other day that I've never used a phone box. Have you ever used a phone box?
He actually called it a phone machine. And me and JP were like, what's a phone machine? He was like, them red boxes and all the green ones.
Did you ever use one of them before?
Never.
No, see, we're just so young, me and you.
No, but you just don't have them in Ballyfermot. Oh, they have one actually, and I think it's a new one, but I've never seen anyone
They're all
stand in it.
disconnected now, are they not? They got
Do you know
rid
the
of
problem
them.
is now no one can remember anyone's numbers? Like whenever I was
But how much did it used to
7
how
or 8,
much
I
did it
knew
charge
our
you?
house number, I knew
True.
my nan's number, I knew my auntie's number, my best
You know
friend's
mine, 'cause
house
you keep
number.
ringing me.
I know yours, alright. I got your number.
This podcast is just getting creepy.
But it used to be 10p in the top. And then
In the top?
once it started
How
running
long
out,
did
you'd
10p
get
last year?
maybe 30 seconds.
Oh,
So
that's
you'd
been quick.
keep have to be putting, but you'd always have to carry change. So
Where
you'd
are
have
you
to go to the
getting your
shop and
change
get
from?
your 20 quid. And can I have me 10s, 20s, 30s?
Yeah, I suppose that was before people had a mobile phone, no, wasn't it?
Well, no, mobiles were still out, but people were using
And
it.
did you use them?
And then once the
You're
things...
going on as if you are in them all the time.
Once
Did you used to have black and white TV?
yeah, funny enough.
You're not that old, like. Were they still around? Like, because they were gone when I was growing up, surely.
No, they weren't. They were
They
still
have
there.
to. I've never used one in my life. I always had a phone. You actually bought me my first mobile phone.
And it was a Motorola flip.
It
No, it wasn't a flip, it was
a Motorola, and it was bright blue, and there was a big argument because you bought Kira one as well. They were Christmas
and then
presents.
he didn't get one.
And I got one. No, I got one, and Kira was like, "Why is he allowed a mobile when he's only 10 and I'm 12?" That's what happened, and there was
That
a big fight.
voice is lovely.
That's Kira's voice.
Oh.
Can you not tell? So yeah, sticking. What were we chatting about?
We're chatting about phone boxes. But
Phone
anyway,
boxes, yeah.
as your money ran out, the pips would come on then.
The pips.
What's a pip?
Pips, it was like pip, 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 pip,
Oh, see,
pip,
that
pip,
just
pip,
instantly
pip,
gives me
so you'd have to put
Actually
the money
called
in.
the pips. Was
That's
why is
what they used to
called
call it,
the
the pips.
beep 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 beep
I
beep.
don't know. It's
Because it
called the
went
pips.
pip, 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 pip.
So I'm glad phone boxes aren't around anymore. But the moral of the story is, Karen, you need to start answering your phone, and we need to tell Nan to only ring once,
Yeah,
Unless it's
that's
an
the
emergency.
bottom
and
line.
just ring Nathan because that's who you want to chat to. Don't ring me.
Don't ring Jake.
Just delete Jake's number.
Oh. Right, so from next week, we are opening our Carter Council, which is where we want you guys to send in your problems. They can be absolutely anything, everything that's going on in your life, your qualms. That was a very big word, wasn't it? Qualms, I think that's how you pronounce that.
What is that?
And all your life problems, send them in. We're going to give you our completely unprofessional expert advice
Unsolicited.
on what we think. No, it's going to be solicited because they're sending it in. But what we think you should do in that situation. So you can send them in to us at the Carter Couch on social media or thecartercouch@gmail.com. Right, guys, that is our first podcast.
It's been emotional.
Round of applause. Oh, we talk absolute rubbish. I don't know if any of it made sense. We didn't need subtitles. We might have
For
a home.
who?
For the people listening, well,
two of
probably
yous.
for you. Yeah, definitely for your sections. But did you enjoy that?
I did, yeah. Thanks
Very
for watching. Thanks
So,
for listening.
You can catch us here every week at the Carter Couch. Listen to us wherever you get your podcasts, and we will see you all next week.
All the
See you
best.
soon.